Welcome to Luxury Logic, the #1 spot for content about the extravagant lifestyles of the rich and famous. Here at Luxury Logic, we love taking a look at who is making the most dough in any one category. But this time, we're broadening the requirements a bit. We'll be taking a look at the 10 richest celebrities in the world. While there are obviously people out there who have more money than even the #1 spot on this list, the focus is on celebrities. Stars we know and love from things like the music or film industry. Before we get started, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. And thank you for watching. 10. Jay-Z. Kicking off our list in the #10 spot is Sean Carter, or Jay-Z. One of the most well-known East Coast hip-hop artists, Jay-Z has been spitting bars about his life from adolescence all the way to mature adulthood. Not only does Jay-Z just have a lot of music money coming in and a bank account with Beyoncé, he's proven in recent years that he's smart with his money and investing. Jay-Z is worth right around $1 billion by himself. 9. David Copperfield. Coming in at number 9 is famous illusionist David Copperfield. Copperfield was made famous through some of his large-scale televised tricks, such as making the Statue of Liberty disappear and walking through the Great Wall of China. David also had a film about him released last year titled The Personal History of David Copperfield, and is believed to have magic memorabilia in his collection worth around $500 million, making his full net worth an estimated $1 billion as well. 8. Paul McCartney. Next up on the list at number 8 is Paul McCartney. This now 78-year-old English songwriter and musician has been around for quite some time, being most well-known for his songwriting partnership with John Lennon and being co-lead vocalist and bassist for legendary group The Beatles. This venture alone brought Paul a good deal of success, though The Beatles broke up in 1970. Paul has popped back up for the occasional feature or solo track here and there, though, and is still stacking up cash because of it, with an estimated net worth of $1.2 billion. 7. Michael Jordan. Coming in at number 7 is basketball legend Michael Jordan. Despite being the richest athlete in the world, a lot of Michael Jordan's money actually comes from his many other business avenues, not his time as a basketball player. He has many huge partnerships we all know about, like his deal with Nike, for example, but he also has a partnership with Gatorade, investments in other teams, and even his own restaurant franchises. Thanks to making money moves with the same skill he moves on the court, Michael Jordan has racked up an estimated $2.2 billion. 6. Jami Gertz. Coming in at number 6 is American actress Jami Gertz. Jami is also a philanthropist and sports team investor, though, having ownership stakes in the Atlanta Hawks as well as the Milwaukee Brewers. Thankfully, Jami Gertz spends a lot of her cash on charity and helping people, though dropping huge amounts of cash on something like that probably doesn't even require a second thought when your net worth is around $3 billion. 5. Donald Trump. Next up on the list is the orange-tinted man in the White House, Donald Trump. Before Donald Trump was in politics, he was a businessman as well as a celebrity, and combined these two personalities into one to make the TV show The Apprentice, which is where a good bit of his fame came from. The show, his business, and wealth passed down from his father all combined to put Trump at number 5 on today's list, with an estimated net worth of $3.1 billion. 4. Kanye West. Coming in at number 4 is American rapper, producer, and fashion designer Kanye West. Kanye is one of the biggest names in the hip-hop scene, making around $400 million from things like his touring, merch, and ticket sales alone. But that isn't even half of his net worth. Where the cash really starts flowing in is Kanye's apparel brand Yeezy, which he is the sole owner of. His iconic Yeezy shoes alone make him a fortune, but once you pair that with everything else in the lineup and music money, Kanye's net worth is sitting around $3.2 billion. 3. Oprah Winfrey. Kicking off our top 3 is American talk show host, actress, and philanthropist Oprah Winfrey. Oprah is easily a household name at this point and is doing all kinds of things with her free time today. She worked her way from the bottom with her show simply titled The Oprah Winfrey Show, has written books, and even guest starred in some films. Once you add up all of her revenue from these ventures, her estimated net worth gets to around $3.5 billion. 2. Steven Spielberg. Coming in at number 2 is American film director, producer, and screenwriter Steven Spielberg. Spielberg is responsible for directing multiple classic movies, like 1975's Jaws, the Indiana Jones franchise, E.T., and even Jurassic Park. This lineup alone is quite impressive, but once you take into consideration his role as a producer for other films, such as Back to the Future, The Goonies, and Gremlins, it's no surprise that his net worth reaches $3.7 billion. 1. George Lucas. Finishing off this list in first place is another American director, producer, and screenwriter, George Lucas. George Lucas was actually the creator of the Indiana Jones series that Steven Spielberg contributed to, though George Lucas's most famous project is arguably the Star Wars franchise. The success of the films alone brought George plenty of riches, but when Disney bought the property back in 2014, it lined his pockets a little extra, making him the richest celebrity, with an estimated net worth of $6.5 billion. This concludes today's video on the 10 richest celebrities in the world. Which entry was the most shocking to you? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed today's video, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. And thank you for watching.